Hi, this is a video cast which covers the key new community developments in Affino 5.5, and there's been lots of incrementals. I think we've done well over 100 minor improvements, but some of the key improvements that we've done in this version are focused around the analytics side and the community management side. Now, the most important of those is the dashboard. And the dashboard for community management is really brilliant, and very happy with what we've rolled out in this particular version. Dashboard itself is something you can see more in the analytics videocast, but here if we look at and we focus just on the community tab, then we have the ability to see where in the world people are coming from. Now we just rolled out a new city tracker, we rolled out Google Map integration, but it means that people have to update their address information because we're now tracking identified cities, whereas we weren't before in Affino. It was just named cities, but now they're tagged directly through the data, which means that we can then place them within a map on Google Maps. So as people on Emoji.com and within the communities update their information or register, then you'll get more and more points appearing on the map. We can track down visitors, but not just visitors. We can focus on different time frames, have different presentations, and choose how we're going to be listing and presenting it. We can focus on a lot of different community behaviors. For example, who's a peak user today, and see who's a new member, what's the gender breakdown. Dozens of different of configurations that you can set up, and you can pull in numerous other widgets. And if we focus on the community widgets, then like the ones that we posted already, stuff like user map, total number of users, and that shows the growth of the site over a period of time, member views versus guest views, and again you can track it and break it down to a specific area of the website, the most recent users coming to your website. And there's commercial widgets like top customers, new customers, so you can break that down. You can focus on the content and look at the different page aspects of added content and how that integrates with the community, how the media is uploaded, how the community rates different media, any campaigns that you're running, etc. And the whole interface is entirely dynamic. It resizes and shapes itself based on what content you're presenting, and it really makes it very easy. You can even expand the viewing space to take full use of what available screen real estate that you have. Now the other aspect that we've done quite a lot of work on is that we remodeled the communication center within the control side of Affino. So we brought everything basically to one page, in a sense that the key analytics tools, for example, you can access the dashboard and site analytics now from Communicate. You can directly go to your messages, download the Affino Messenger if you want to do a live chat. You can manage the different communication aspects, polls, conferences, dynamic forms, all in one space. See your latest content, see the latest content on the overall websites and message boards, and new contacts that's been added, etc. So you really have instant access to all the things that are happening. And we've rolled the community manager into the site as well. So for example, if I go and look at most recent users, we're now listing it in a lot nicer way. We're using the new listing format within Affino. We have the thumbnails and of the community members where they're available. So instead of just a plain old text listing, everything is presented much easier, and it gives you much faster access, immediate access to what's going on. You can really see things a lot faster. We've also improved on the way the individual drill down analytics. So I've gone into my own profile here, and I'm looking at the communication side, what newsletters I read, content subscription, latest threads, most recent form entries, the polls that I participate, who is the greatest entrepreneur of these. But basically I chose Steve Jobs above Bill Gates, even though I love Bill Gates. Even though it's Microsoft, I do think he's brilliant. But and we've updated the way the analysis works, so we can see my actual views this year, views this month, views today, the content views, most recent ones, also what are the top content views that I've had this week. So I spent the most time on the blogs. I looked at form style a fair bit. I didn't even realize that. But I've gone in and looked at lots of different aspects within the system. Oh yeah, it's the main features. That's why I've looked at that so much. It's an actual article, and so it gives you an insight, and you obviously have this level of insight into every single user on your website. But we really optimized the generation of these pages and the presentation of these pages. It was a little heavy duty, and especially when you're on a big community site, it needed quite heavy duty optimization. A key development, which it's nothing visual to see, is the new double confirm. So we've introduced double confirm on all registrations and newsletters. Now there was something that was lacking, and we rolled that out. And it's a big step forward in terms of security. And we've done a huge amount of work in terms of securing the site from malicious content, from potential SQL injections, from users embedding design objects in profiles where you don't want them to do, etc., etc. So there's been a lot of evolution of the site to handle the increased security burden of a truly social site. And yeah, we're very happy with the updates that we've done. And it means that you can tailor your community that much better to how it's working. So for example, if it's an intranet, you might allow quite a lot of content to be shared, allow people to use WYSIWYG editors to mark up content to a certain extent. But at the same time, we've prevented within those contexts people from entering malicious code in any shape, and we've separated out entire processes. So if it's based on the end user accessing things and updating content, and depending on certain content publishing interfaces, they only have the ability to do basic add content functions or edit content right directly through to the database. So there's no potential of malicious damage there. And one of the nice things that we've introduced is for us is the new bug forum tracking. I'm not going to go into this in too much detail, but rolled out a completely new system for tracking bugs, which is a very visual one, and really is improving our process for handling those things internally. And we're going to roll that out to the public as we develop that, so that people will have direct access to any issues they posted. Now the final major update that we've done on the community side is the Affino Messenger is now a lot more stable. It's still in effect a beta product. There's still kinks that we're having to work out, but the stability of it has come a long way, especially in a multi-platform environment. And we've tweaked the look and feel to make it more effective. But this is something that for sure we're going to keep on evolving over the next couple of releases. That's it. Those are the key updates in the community side, but you can see a lot more if you go to the release notes for Affino 5.5. Like I said, it's been around 100 updates that we've done in the community space.